Okay, I just finished watching the trailer for Gladiator 2, and something interesting happened because this trailer is interesting because it caught me off guard. See, when I first found out that there was going to be this movie and there was going to be a sequel to Gladiator, it was like, I don't care. Really, I don't. Because I just wasn't a fan of the first movie. Not that it sucked or that it wasn't any good. I just didn't love it as much as everybody else seemed to love the movie. So when I found out that there was going to be a sequel to it, it was like, I'm not really interested. But I'm watching the trailer, and I apologize that I don't have the equipment to show a live reaction to the trailer, but there would have been a lot of like I was hooked because one of the things that in the trailer that really got me hooked was it looks like the movie is going to be focusing on a lot of the various gladiator spectacle, the spectacle of the various gladiator events. At least I hope so. I mean, there was a shot of uh, a sea battle and a reenactment of a sea battle. The yes, in the original they had that tiger, what was it? I forget, a leopard on a chain or whatever. But in this case, I guess they were baboons, and it's like, yes, they were CGI, and I get it, whatever. But it looks like there's just more spectacle and more focus, a bit more focus on the gladiatorial events, which I'm okay with. Believe me, I'm okay with. But the other thing that got me was the background story, because what was it, Maximus in the first one? It wasn't just Maximus wanting to kill, the emperor or whatever. In this one, he wants to kill there's a bit of a revenge story because that's how I don't even know the main character's name. I honestly didn't even catch it. I apologize if it says it in the trailer. I just didn't catch it because I was kind of like I was a little over enthusiastic. I was a little taken aback at what I was seeing. But the main character, he wants to obviously, kill the general because that's what caused him to be a slave in the first place, to be a gladiator. I got that. But there's also the idea of I don't even know who Denzel Washington's character is, but apparently is somebody important, and it's his rise to power, and it's the main character's got the side story, the background story of stopping him, and that there's going to be a war, and it's it looks a lot more interesting and a lot more. It's a lot bigger, I guess, in a weird way of saying it's almost like it's a lousy comparison, but it's the best one I can think of off the top of my head. It's like the difference between Alien and Aliens, where Aliens was more about the spectacle and the action and the fighting and the aliens and the it being an action movie. Whereas with the Gladiator movie, the first Gladiator, again, it did have action. I'm not saying it didn't have action, but it was more about uh, the background story of the history of the character and the whole rise of him as a gladiator. This Gladiator 2 is more about the spectacle of being a gladiator, and that'll at least tide me over. Even if the story sucks, at least that'll tide me over. But again, it's Denzel Washington. Well, again, not only that, it's not that's not really fair because the actor who played the Emperor in the first Gladiator movie, he was great too. He was a really good actor as well. You have to. I have to apologize. I'm a little bit in shock in that I am a lot more intrigued in this movie after seeing this trailer than I was before I saw the trailer, and I really hope that it doesn't disappoint and it lives up to what they were showing in the trailer because what what's I would here's the weird thing. I would prefer a mediocre trailer where it's like, okay, and then the movie ends up impressing me beyond what I had expected, as opposed to an amazing trailer that's got me hooked, and then the final product, the actual movie, is like, okay, it's okay, but it didn't live up to what I got in the trailer. So yeah, I'm impressed by this trailer. I am actually looking forward to checking out this movie when it comes out. Uh, this was definitely an example of a good trailer to hook the audience. So kudos to whoever did the trailer. You did a good job. You got me hooked. I'll tell you that. You got me hooked. Anyway, yeah, I really can't think of anything else. Yeah, that's it. I'm good. I'm done. I'm out of here. See ya.